Hello. Welcome to the 52nd Drill Dojo livestream. Let me go through real quick and make sure I don't have any doubles. Which I do. Okay, cool. We'll get rid of that one. All right, so gonna be a good stream. We got 11, 12, 13, 14 videos to do today. And oh man, life has been crazy. So we're gonna jump in and get through. So welcome to the Drill Dojo live stream. I'm a little bit early. Like I said, life has been crazy. So there's so much I gotta do today before things close. We pushed it back from 5 to 3-ish. Not much to say. Not much I can say yet. If you're gonna be in or around Florida it's gonna be February 22nd or March 8th. We're going to be doing Florida Drill and Chill Championships. That's going to be coming. That's really fun last year, even though it got rained out. But it was still a really good time. We also... I'm going to be doing live streams for routine construction. So if you've got routines that you're trying to get some other eyes on, I'm going to go live periodically through the month, kind of on a random basis. Hang out, watch drill videos. I might go live while I'm drilling, stuff like that. I just got a new place, and once I moved in there, that's got an indoor basketball court that I'll be able to use to drill inside and have a really controlled environment for everything. So I'm excited about that. So we'll give people a couple minutes to get on in here. I know, sorry for my West Coast people, that it's during the school day. East Coast, welcome in. Central, welcome in. From what I remember, it was a pretty good submission kind of set from everybody. So I have good vibes, good feelings that everyone's going to do really well this stream. All right. It's been 3 minutes. We'll give it a couple more minutes. Probably take about an hour today. If you are in high school and you're watching this, beautiful gold parts, blue stock. It comes with a Drill Dojo sling as well. Like, this guy's just gorgeous. It's designed for whoever's going to win the CHW award. So some of the things you need to be aware of here. You're going to need to do research on New Guard America and share something surprising, valuable, or insightful. But, it's geared towards someone who wants to stay in the community for long term. So, questions like, if you have as much money and time as required, like, what do you want to do to help drill? What's your biggest success on drill team? How do you plan to stay in the community? So check this out. CHW award, really cool. And if you don't win, you understand more about drill history. You know what I mean? So definitely give that a look. All right, you guys ready to get going with qualifications here? Yo, what's up, cats? Can you hear me okay? Is my music too loud, too soft? I had to rebuild the OBS layout from scratch, so let me know if it needs adjustments. Good to hear from you, though. Perfect. How's the Air Force Academy been? I imagine it's been awesome. How was your break? I wish I could see you. I'm going out to Rocky Mountain Nationals, but it's the same day as the Air Force Nationals competition, or Air Force Academy competition. So that's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I bet. I don't know if I ever told you, I went to Air Force Academy Summer Seminar in 2007. It was a lot. It was very cool. It was a lot. Great campus, though. I was real close to being an Air Force guy. In a different world. Anyways, if you guys got questions about the Coast Guard, let me know. Hello, hello, welcome in. Good having you guys here. So I said it earlier, I'll say it now. This has been about an hour-long stream, but I'll be going live periodically through the rest of the drill season so that I can do reviews of routines. So when those streams go live, we'll just hang out, we'll watch winning routines for a little bit, and then if you have routines to share, you can upload them or send them directly to me. I recommend, this is the best way to do it, get a YouTube channel, upload your routines to YouTube, and then you have the link available. So when I say, hey, if anyone's got anything to share, we can watch and critique on stream and give you some pointers, you can send the link over. You don't have to worry about uploading anything and waiting the time for it to get through the system. So I'd like to have a really, really good drill season. There's so much that the drill community could use. If you are hoping to get a team, Cats, are you hoping to bring over an Air Force Academy team? Or are you drilling with River City Drill? That could be huge to get an Air Force Academy team over for World Drill Championships. I got to make a note. I should reach out to like Tamu and Norwich. I got so much stuff to do. I bought a condo. Things have been great. That'd be sick to get an Air Force Academy team out here. It's just, for group phase, it's just 3+. All right, let's jump into these qualifications here. I don't have a ton of time today. We're going to start Red Sling qualification with Nava. I think he missed the last stream by like 2 hours.
Double aerial.
No penalty.
Double side toss.
That was sick. Little angle. Very
Double
slight.
whip.
Good. Great hand pin. Great body composure. No penalty.
OTH single spin.
Very good.
Single BTB flow catch.
Very nice.
Foot stop.
Very nice.
Right-handed drag. Shoulder roll from half beat.
Very smooth. No penalty.
Double right shoulder toss. Single side
This
toss.
is easy.
Pike catch.
Perfect. So yeah, we're stacked. This is a clear pass. We're stacked with Red Sling, and they all go real hard. Name's not popping up. I'll add it manually. Oh, I know why. This was submitted. Oh, right. 2024. There we go. All right, Nava, you're in there. Tenure broken. Congratulations. Great tenure break. Super, super solid. It's exactly what tenure breaks are for. Broke tenure. All right, we'll move on to John Brown. Yeah, well, shoot with those questions on the Black Sling curriculum. Nice, no penalty.
Double right shoulder toss goes off the catch.
Angle. Very good. No penalty. Although JRTC standard, you should check your feet angle. I don't take penalties on that for style. But just a heads up for, you know, if you go to nationals or something, that's a habit you'll want to address. That's pretty good. Handpin was a little slow to get there, but not enough to be a penalty. Same thing, handpin a little slow to get there, but not enough to penalize. Very good. Hit your leg just a little bit. Didn't ruin momentum, but nice. Everyone takes a step on that, so glad you didn't. Very good. Nice. Easy pass, no tenure. Well done. Full qualified. Ready to move on to Maroon Sling. Yeah, no, that's awesome. The CHW award is so cool. When Jose presented it as an idea last year, I was so excited to have that done. Wyatt, did you just want me to kind of go over the new Black Sling curriculum? It's mostly the same. But it sets the stage for me to do a couple of unique things that I really want to do with it. But I want to know your questions before I explain it, because I want to make sure that it's clear on the web page how to navigate it. Because it's different. Good, no penalty. Nice. A lot of people don't get that full rotation in there. That was very good. Good. We take those. Good. You guys are making my life very easy. Good. Good. Okay, handpin didn't quite find its spot. So 1 for being open, 2 for being away from the body. That was good. Very good pivot. The stepping there, the footwork, very nice. Love it. All right, another super easy job. Bryson, you were right on the money in the Discord. Basically, almost no penalty. All right, Frankie Garcia, good luck. good. Okay, you're going to take a penalty on angle there. Now, Frankie, if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure that's a facsimile. Let me... Slight angle there. Sorry, just trying to get a little bit of angle here to see. Yeah, okay. So this is the last place you can go. This is as far as you can go on facsimiles. After this, you have to switch to a full weight. So just a heads up there. All right, hand pin was a little tucked up. Is that going to be a moderate or a major? We're going to do hand pin open and then a moderate on distance from where your hand pin needed to be. So you continue to submit videos, by the way. You just won't earn your qualifications. You know, I'll give you feedback and everything. Stop angle's a little off there. Hand pin was just a little away from the side, especially at the start. It kind of found its spot. Wasn't bad, but just enough. That was very good. Very nice. Okay, so obviously you'll take a major there. I know you do this again, but we have to take the first one. We're just gonna do double major, which is 6 points. That also uses the second hand there to kind of get it under control. All right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Frankie, congratulations. You've earned your red sling. You will have tenure, so heads up there. That means that you can either wait 6 months for tenure to break and you get your, it's just, you're ready to go. Or you can resubmit and try and get a score higher than 90. If you do that, you'll automatically break tender early. But Frankie, congratulations. Passed with tenure. That is a red sling qual. All right, William, good luck. Nice, M1. That thing's a beast. The Drill America N1 was my first drill rifle. Little overturn there. If you go back to World Drill Championships Adam Troop 2009 on YouTube, you'll see me using it. That was pretty good. Impressive you're doing it without a sling, because that's a hard one to do without a sling. All right, so rifle does a half rotation in the air. I'd give you a moderate penalty if it's a full rotation. Just check that. That was good. Little loss of balance for a step. That does, let me take a look here. That is technically a major. Yeah, that's a major. That was good. That was good. A little wobbly, but no penalty. That was pretty good. No penalty. You're doing a really good job with that M1. Not a lot of people do M1 drill anymore. It's basically the Lone Guard guys out in Texas. All right, hand pin gets a little out of control there. Minor's fine. Okay, good walk in. Heels pop off the ground. That should do it. Congratulations, that's a full pass. No need for tenure. You are qualified. Well done. Hey, Christopher. Yes, civilians can compete in drill comp. The World Drill Championships is open to everybody, military, civilians, all across the board. Information on that actually is really hard to come by right now. Your best place to go is the Independent Drill. Independent Drill. All right, so go to the Independent Drill Facebook group. That's where a lot of the information is going to come. The new website for the World Drill Championships is in the works. I know this for a fact. When that launches, it's going to be a really nice hub for World Drill Championship stuff. I've been working with Samantha to make sure that there's enough space for every single person to compete who wants to compete. It's just going to be a little bit different. So the new format for World Drill Championships, if you have medaled in the past in solo, you're highly qualified. You always end up on a normal WDC. You don't even have to worry about anything. You show up on Saturday, you compete for the finals round, you go to finals round. There are opportunities through the year to engage with local community, like the River City Drill Competition and the Lone Star Championships. If you get top 3 there, you get qualified status for a year. There's a couple other situations like that. Get qualified status for a year means you qualify for the main event. The main event is Saturday to compete for the finals on Sunday. If you don't have any of that, there's an online competition coming up. You can try to go through the online qualification to get qualified. So what we're doing is we're taking all of these people who are like really good and pulling them out of the competition for Friday and moving them straight to Saturday. So when I say there's a qualifier event, right? The qualifier event is the Friday during the Army Nationals before World Drill Championships. However many slots. So if there's if Samantha and SNI wants to do 30 people on the main event, to filter to 30 people, filter to 10. If qualified and highly qualified people fill up 15 slots, that means there are 15 slots available left for the competition. On Friday, if 40 people sign up for the competition, all 40 people will be competing against themselves in their own pool. So they're not going to be competing against Trey Davidson. They're not going to be competing against Jackson Rainwater. They're not going to be competing against Andrew Katz. They're not going to be competing against me or Sam Gozo or any of the names that they're kind of like, that they're not going to be competing against. You're only competing against people who are unqualified. And you don't need a top 3 spot. You don't need a top 10 spot. You need whatever spots are left available. So a top 15 spot moves you to the main event. This allows us to have 15 people sign up, 20 people sign up in a qualified, highly qualified status, and an additional like 40 people to sign up on the back end. When WDC gets really big, we can have 2 pools of 40 people competing for 15 slots, for 20 slots, right? Whatever's available. So this opens up the door for everybody to do the World Drill Championships, and there's no need to worry about skill level. There's no need to worry about qualification status. There's no need to worry about if you're not in the first week, you don't get a spot, right? So that's kind of the big jump we're working on there. Yeah, D-Mill M1 is actually what I grew up with in Air Force JRTC. Used to almost exclusively use D-Mill M1. So my first drill rifle was D-Mill M1. All right, Avery, good luck. Regulation still feels so much better to me on an M1. But 03 took over my exhibition muscle memory. Okay, so decent start. You're kind of rushing through things. Secondary. I'm going to say that the bumbled downtown is going to be a minor there. There's a lot of adjustment there. All right, so I think everything here is good. Angles there were all solid. Angles there were all solid. That was good. That was good. Hand pins are a tad bit loose. Not enough to penalize, but just a little bit. That was pretty good. Yep, same thing. Hand pin, not enough to penalize, but like tighten those up just a touch. No penalty, no penalty, no penalty. Very good. Very good. Okay, spins around on the wrong axis. That was good. Okay, this was really solid, Avery. You're going to qualify. You're not going to need tenure. Your ability to understand the tricks was really good. As you move on, I want you to continue to refine these tricks, but there's small adjustments, right? And it's so small that like I won't penalize. I can't penalize, right? Nothing's going wrong. But like there's an attitude about drill that conveys really good control to the judge, right? So things about, even just this C set here, right? There's a lot of looking at it. There's a lot of like accessory motion in the shoulders. I would spend a lot of time in red sling working on things that are a lot subtler. Tightening your abs so that your shoulders don't rock back and forth. If I was to hold my hands like this and I was to clap my hands by using gravity, right? I just hold my hand up and I let gravity fall. It makes like kind of a thud sound, right? If I were to do the same thing, but to put force into it, it gives it a lot more impact, right? I feel like the way that you drill is letting gravity do the work. You understand how gravity works. You understand how the rifle works. There's the second component of adding your body to it that I think if you spend more time on the Red Sling curriculum thinking about, it will pay lots of dividends down the road. But this was a solid qualification, right? Like right here, everything is good. Everything is good. But there's like the rifle kind of pulls your shoulder back at the exact like way it should, so to speak. You lift your foot, the rifle falls onto your foot. You're hitting the check boxes. Now add the little details of like keeping your shoulders straight using your arms and then like slamming the rifle into your foot, right? Those are the little details that make you, if you're getting scored out of 30, the way you're doing it, you get a 20, a 22. When you add in the body motion, you add in these X factor things, you're going to start seeing those scores rise to 28s, 29s, 30s, right? So you have a deep understanding of like what the rifle's supposed to do and how you're supposed to manipulate through gravity. Now think about the body. That's my biggest advice. But this was a great qualification. I think you should be very proud because it definitely shows how much you understand how the rifle's supposed to go. So full pass. Dan, good to see you. Did you see the Switch 2 announcement? Backwards compatible. I'm really excited about that. In the case of varials, you've been practicing Centino varials. You plan on using the Centino for some of them because it's just more consistent for you. If that's an acceptable setup for something a varial UTL, could adding the crossplane aspect. So you're at green right now. I think Centino Varial's in the system already, isn't it? You want to do a Centino varial under the leg. Potentially. The reason it is set like that is so that I can do custom point values. So those are the kinds of things of like, send me a video of exactly the trick you want to do when it's ready. And I can review it and I can come up with kind of custom point values for things that deserve to be here. Sorry, it took a little bit for me to get where you were going with that. But yes, I think you can petition to have tricks added here. And I can bring them up with per like Black Sling Drillers right now and kind of see where we want that to fall. I would say probably the biggest thing is that sometimes like I don't want people to be too specialist, right? If you're doing Centino varials and like if you do a Centino varial and BTB power stop, a Centino varial BTB flow catch, and a Centino varial under the leg, all in your one qualification, I want you to be more diversified than that, right? So if you're going to petition right now, this is pretty well balanced. But if you're going to petition for exceptions or specific tricks to be added, send me your full, like, I think this is worth 6 points, and I can get that to, we'll have discussion. Hey, how's it going, Dan Purdum's kids? Thanks for tuning in. Dan, I bought a condo, and it's got an indoor basketball court, and it's got an indoor racquetball court. My drill is about to be fun. All right, Colin, let's get to it. Here we go. I like that shade of orange. Looks really good with the blue shirt too. Solid, nice control. Solid, nice control. Is that glazed? Had a little shimmer to it. Yeah, goes around the wrong axis, but not a full rotation, so no penalty. I should start taking minors for halfway. But not this stream. Haven't done it yet. Okay, so you're going to take that first major, and that's going to be this hand popped way up here. Great control thus far, so like definitely showing a lot of mastery. Nice. I was looking over here. Let's see what happens over here. It's pretty good. And then the feet. Little stutter step. Nice. Good. Heck yeah. All right, Colin, well done. Pass. No need for tenure. Congratulations. The event is something like a Centino zygotic. A driller's shoulders tend to rotate. Would it still be considered a 540 even if the torso being turned makes it more of a 360? Yeah, so the line between 540 and 360 is like really thin. You got to stay in the spirit of the trick, and you can't do too much guiding in. There's definitely limits. Like if you did, like I was thinking about this, right? If you do it a varial kiwi grab, okay, that's a 360. But if you did a varial kiwi grab and then like panicked and used your other hand to stop it, like kind of behind your back, like that wouldn't be a 540 even though it's technically a zygotic. So my recommendation for Black Sling is to think of it more like this. Black Sling is not explicitly a qualification, right? Black Sling is in the sense that like you do tricks and you get your qualification, but what it is, it's an application for black sling. That's how you should think about it. You are applying to get reviewed to be gifted your black sling, so to speak. And there's parameters around it and there's rules around it to make sure that like I am an unbiased observer. But you know, as drill ups the ante for how good we're getting, the requirements are going to change too on that black sling as to, you know, what it takes to get there and what the qualification standards. Like, I think we're probably 2 years away from it being a full-on taking majors and minors and needing a score of 90, right? That's where I think we're heading with black sling. So I would think about it as like, when you believe you are ready to earn your black sling after earning your blue sling, you submit your application video that meets the minimum requirements and it gets reviewed, and then I get to make the determination based on the rule set we have. Does that make sense? We try so hard to make everything really well defined, but the reality is that everything is subjective to an extent. You know, everything's relative. It's close to, you know, a good definition, but it's so hard to make perfect definitions of everything. Good luck, Henry. Okay, so we're going to take kind of a small stutter step there. That handpin definitely needs to find its way to your side. Okay. So I'm going to take 6 points there. I would recommend for your first trick, do it so much. If you know, if you're going to like kind of shuffle things around, do that first trick so much that like only start your video when you don't take any penalties on it, where you believe you don't take any penalties. Because right now, you got a lot of work to make up. No penalties there. A little wobbly on the catch there. Okay. Right there, your heel kicks out. That's going to be a moderate. There we go. Okay. Right here, you see your bends, your knees bend. Right there, you kind of like bob up and down a little bit. Try and not like lock your knees. You don't want to lock your knees. You want to actually turn your feet out so that they're grippy, like they're really grippy on the surface you're at. I like that. That was a good style. Good handpin too. Great. That was really nice. Okay, a little steppy on the footwork there. That could be smoothed out. No penalty though. Okay, that's going to be awkward footwork. We're going to take a point there. And momentum kind of got a little caught. So we're going to do a moderate on momentum there, right? Because that doesn't really flow out of it. What you do well, you do really well, though. Okay, you gave that a little too much push, right? Trust the rifle a little bit more. It's hard in a hoodie. But you see how your arm comes all the way and then it has to shoot down here? That's really difficult. It's going to throw this handpin off as well. So you're going to take a moderate on that handpin because as soon as it hits your shoulder, that should be like pinned to your side. That was pretty good. I want to do a minor. Because it just gets wobbly at the, like, right there. It's just a little wobbly. I could use a lot more tension with it. But 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is going to give you a score of 84 out of 100. That means you're going to pass with tenure. So congratulations. You passed. You earned your red sling. but you are going to have tenure with this. So tenure, you're going to have to submit a new video in order to score 90 or above. That's definitely the route you should go. Had you not had 6 points right at the first trick, you would have hit that 90 threshold. Think about tightening your lower body a little bit to help you with some structural things, right? Everything starts with the feet. All your balance starts with the feet. Definitely pull your brain down there. And you'll find a lot more balance. But congratulations, you're in your red sling. All right, Liam, good luck from Norwich University. That's exciting. Norwich is great, guys. Check out Norwich. Ask Frankie Alano about Norwich. If you want to drill in college, if you want to join pretty much the most passionate people I've ever met, I've been Norwich alums. Good, no penalty.
Double side toss.
Good, no penalty.
Hell's whip.
Good, no penalty.
Over the head single spin.
Angle there. Could use a lot more. I think
Single behind
that
the
was a
back,
pretty
low
steep
catch.
angle. Use a lot more confidence on that. Okay, you're going to take
Foot catch.
Raptor calling there. So this hand pops way high. Everything else was really solid though.
Foot stop.
Very nice. Great technique.
Right hand drag.
Very nice. No penalty.
Shoulder roll from half B.
Okay. Kind of hit yourself a little bit. The reason that happened, you release up here. Try and release with your elbow like 2 inches in front of your body instead of this huge gap there. That's going to give you a lot more time to let the rifle do its thing. You also flinch back there with the handpin.
Double right shoulder toss.
Nice. Very close. There's a lot of things I want to give a penalty for, but I'm not going to. So instead, because it's all like not technically penalty, like I think to me this hand slips out sooner than it needs to, but not really. You kind of bend down a little bit, but like not enough for a penalty. You kind of bend your knees a little bit, but not enough for a penalty. Everything
Single
that could be
side
tightened
toss
up a
behind
little
the
bit.
back, power catch.
Single eye.
Single Ike. Correction.
Good. Okay. 9 points penalty. That's enough to qualify without needing any tenure. That was solid. You took a huge hit on BTB. Definitely think more about how to release and find the hand pin. But yeah, super solid. I really like the foot stop you did there. So Liam, good congratulations. Passed, no tenure. It does sound like Frankie reading off the trick list. I was thinking the same thing, but is that also Frankie in the background? Like, check it. It kind of, I can't, like, is that Frankie? Maybe, like, maybe not. I don't really know. It sounds like Frankie reading though. All right, Jacob, good luck.
Double side toss.
Nice. Yeah, this is gonna be easy. I love it when it starts like this. Does that go around wrong axis? It's so hard to tell on video. In person, it's super easy. It like wobbles, I think. Sling faces. Yeah, I think it turns halfway. But I think it does that thing that it's only halfway. So next stream, I think I'm going to adjust that. So if it does 180, that's
Okay.
a minor. Good, no penalty.
Some behind the back flow catch.
Solid, no penalty. Nice.
Right hand drag.
Nice.
Got scorpion toss.
I like the tassel. That's a trend I can get behind. Very clean.
Shoulder roll. Ike. Yep.
All right, no worries. This is a pass without tenure for sure. Yeah, it was a good slate of red sling drillers this round. That brings us to Caleb, who submitted 16 hours ago. So good luck. I think this one starts like halfway through, but we'll skip right to it. Let me just make sure. Yeah, this is the run. No, it's not. Now we go. Good, no penalty. 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 Very solid. Great footwork, great structure. You have an understanding of like how to keep your T form at all times, and I like that a lot. Facial bearing, little, I can see your mouth open a little bit. But I also know that you just drilled, on repeat for a little bit to get this take, so. It was a good take. Little flinch. A little off angle. Talked about that. You're going to get the major because it's not from a half beat. And you're set. Pass with no tenure. Congratulations. All right, we got 1 maroon sling and 2 green slings to do. No, it was a good qualification. I mean, everyone does it, but yeah, no, you must have submitted the one that you didn't like cut in half, because I kept like watching it. So I watched these in advance just to count tricks, right? Because I don't want to sit here during the stream and like mark how many tricks you're doing. And I also want to make sure that there's no big structural things, because when we first started the dojo, I used to just like blind watch the videos, and all sorts of like weird questions would pop up, like, does this count? Is this part of the trick? What's core? What's not? So now I try and like watch ahead to. Well, I don't try. I do watch ahead to make sure everything is done as I expect it, and if not, to have time to think about what I expect and whether it fits or not. So that's good. You passed without tenure. You're ready to move on to maroon sling. Your T form's great. The way you position your feet is great. I think probably neck up is where most of the bearing issues pop out. But yeah, I thought it was a good qualification. All right, Simon. I expect this one to be pretty solid, knowing who your mentor is right now. I'm not worried about it at all. Good luck. Super solid. That's all I need to see. I have full confidence in this. Good. No penalties. Good. Very nice. No penalties. Little bend over. Nice. Great style. You have a good sense of how long to hold things and what timing it should be. I'm looking forward to watching you at Daytona Nationals. That was very good. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see kind of how you present. Little angle. But I think Andres is going to do a great job making sure that you don't put on a bad show. Handpin, it's a hard one for J-hook, but I think it crept a little too far in front. Very nice. Consider me a fan. Leavenworth is super, super solid all the time. Qualified. No need for tenure. Very easy. All right. 2 left. Yeah, that shoulder roll, the shoulder roll turned out nice, but not where it was, not the lead up to it that I'm looking for. All right, Randy, green sling, good luck. This is where things get really, really crazy. Cool. Man, you guys have been so good this live stream. Everyone's had a really good time getting their scores. Super solid on the presentation. No penalties. Okay, a little bit of like reaching for it. Nice. Ooh, catching at the end there. That's really good. If you hit that in show, because it stays flat. If you hit that at show, hold that. That's a nice position to catch that. People don't catch it that far out. All right. Major for the step out, obviously. Hand pin and hand pin. Lost balance a little bit. Needed a step to kind of reclaim. I do like your technique there. If that can be smoothed out a little bit. Because it's so fast that if you learn how to spin like that, you can do like 3 down the line. Let me make sure I want to make that a full-on major here. Yes, I certainly do. Nice, great setup. There's a good snap into it. There was something like very like aesthetic about the way it snaps into the side there. You have good style. Let's take a look. That's a full step. Good hand pin and composure to keep under it. We are approaching danger territory. Okay, but this is the last trick, so. All right, nice. Congratulations. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You have earned your qualification with tenure. The score of 84. Congratulations. This is awesome. I think this was a great qualification. Literally, if you stop taking steps, it's nearly perfect, right? So just kind of get that take where everything kind of lines up. I mean, you filmed this, you submitted it January 4th, so it's a couple weeks later. I assume you're probably like right there by now. So I expect by the next stream that you are pulling like scores of like 96. But congratulations, absolutely. That is passed with tenure. And I'd really like to say you don't have tenure because it felt like you're ready. Start working those green sling tricks. Really hone in or start working the blue sling tricks and really hone in these green sling tricks. Hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Let's finish this last one and then we'll chat for a little bit. Tyson, good luck.
Double scorpion.
Okay. I don't think... All right, let me think. So first of all, we're going to have minorly awkward adjustment during the setup. And I don't believe this... It's under-rotated by a half. So these are counted by like how many times the barrel faces the ground after release. So 1, and then misses that second time, which I believe is a double major. Half spin, yep. So that will be a double major. I don't believe I told you during email, but yeah, that's what's... Yeah. Okay, I can also see handpin kind of creeping up a little bit. All right, we'll carry on.
Full ninja.
Let's get a little bit of like awkward kind of catch and then go. Okay, I think this is fine. 1, 2, 3. That's good. Cool. And heels come off the ground a little bit there.
Double hell's whip.
Good, no penalty.
Quad aerial.
Okay. It's a little bit of a panic. Okay, we'll do 1 major. Because it was like 2 moderate steps, right? So I think 1 major is going to cover that. Nice, no penalty. Great structure, great form. Good, no penalty. Good, no penalty.
Double side toss behind the back
A little bit of a wobble.
Very.
I don't think it's enough for a penalty. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, no penalty on it.
Very.
It was close. Oh, you just missed the ground there. Okay, so that's a lucky break. Let's take a look at scoring. It's going to be a major for sure. That felt like a major, obvious loss of control. We'll cut it there. Because I think this deserves to pass, and I'm not going to run this until it's a score of 79. I think you're ready to hit your tenure. I think you've earned your sling. There's a lot that needs to be kind of cleaned up a little bit. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18. I'm going to give you another 2 points for kind of secondhand, kind of pulling it together. So it's going to be a pass. It's going to be a score of 80 exactly. And you're going to get your sling qualification with tenure. Yeah, that was a hard one. So definitely, I think taking that 6 points up front kind of sucks, right? And I didn't let you know through email. I should have paid a little bit closer attention to its actual rotation here. So that there, the under rotation, it kind of does an axis spin too. Not worried about it because your structure here, like you're ready to learn blue sling tricks for sure if you haven't already. Like that's very clear. And I really want to see this cleaned up for next month's live stream. I think you can hit 90 in a month. And I think this was worthy of earning your green slings. So congratulations. You passed with tenure. All right. What's up, chat? Let's talk. Would a drag be an acceptable setup for the double full ninja? Nope. Because drags require footwork. So that's why it's set up as a stationary. Well, it used to be called the stationary rising sun. Or stationary full ninja. Let me see what I have it listed as now. But it has to be a stationary mechanic. But also, do not ask for substitute tricks or setups. Do it in the video. So this is a very specific, there's a very specific reason I want it like this. And you kind of get there. The drag does pop up every thumb, but like there is so much to the mechanic. And this is why everyone struggles with it. It's that it's a very weird and nuanced and it feels so impossible until you get it. And then all of a sudden you're throwing quad and quint rising suns, right? So I remember the first time seeing a double scorpion toss. And I was like, there's no way that that's the same rifle I use. There's just no way. And it was, I just didn't know how they did it, right? And no one around me could figure out how they do it, right? It's almost like a magic trick where you know it's not magic, but like I can't tell you how it goes. So that's when you learn that mechanic, it really just doesn't feel like anything. You learned double scorpion 10 minutes for the submission. You learned scorpion and a half 10 minutes before the submission. No, you did a good job. Give that a little bit more oomph, a little bit more like really kick it around your arm. And that'll get the extra rotation or half rotation it needs. All right, guys, if you're in high school and if you're still hanging out here, I need you right now to go to drilldojo.com/CHW award or click this CHW award up here. Right here, up at the top. And go submit. We really want everyone to learn as much as they can about New Guard America. I'm going to be doing streams throughout the month that are a little bit more based in routine construction and routine critique, right? So start thinking about what you want to do for Daytona National. Start thinking about what you need to do for your state's competition. Start thinking about what you want to ask about routine construction and how to set up and everything. Get that recorded, get that uploaded to YouTube, get a link ready to go so that when I do streams that are, hey, we're going to do a routine construction, routine review stream, you're ready to go. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Happy drilling. I'll stick around a couple minutes if you guys have any questions. Just a minute or two. Life's been wild on my end, so lots to do still today. Dan, thanks for popping in. Kat, thanks for popping in. All right. I feel you guys, just send an email if you need anything. I feel you guys are kind of still thinking. If you got tricks you want to, hey, is this going to be good for this or that? Just submit it. And I'll let you know. But thanks for stopping in today. Have a good day.